Hello, and welcome to this CHA Extracurricular Podcast. We are recording on Friday, the 21st. I'm your host, Chris Keller, and I'm excited to have Ruthie Williams as our guest in the studio today. Ruthie, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Before we jump in, I'm going to share a few sports updates and school updates in general. The middle school volleyball team, what more can I say? They are the champions. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Varsity volleyball, they're playing Timberlake at Westover Christian Academy tonight. That's Friday the 21st at 6 p.m. I hope you all are there watching the game.
Yeah.
Cross country has a big meet tomorrow. It's their state meet, and that'll be at Coiner Springs Park in Waynesboro at 9 a.m. We'll be cheering you all on. As for next week, skipping all the way to Thursday, the 27th, our secondary is going to be going on a camp out. Now that's some sort of metaphor or something.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
no camping, but we're taking all our camps to go bowling. And that's going to be a good time. We'll come to school Thursday morning, enjoy chapel, and then after that we'll head to the lanes and see how many strikes we can put on the board. Then Friday, for you guys, you students, that's a day off. For us teachers, we get to have a teacher work day. I'm actually looking forward to that. No joke there. All right. Well, it's a great day to be here. It's Friday. There's always a lot of excitement, and I am happy to have Ruthie here to share a little bit about her CHA experience and her experience with the volleyball team this year. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hey, Ruthie, when did you start coming to CHA?
Well, I'm in 7th grade now, and I came here in K5. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 years, 7 years.
Wow.
And yeah.
7 years. Now that's a lot of CHA. Let me see here.
Yeah.
I think I've been here 5 or 6. So you actually have me beat. You've been here longer than I have.
Yep.
All right. How about, do you have any favorite memory from CHA from your time here?
Well, I think it was when I first got here, and I didn't have really any friends, and I kind of just sat on the playground the entire time for about 2 days. And then Addison Fickner came up to me and asked me to play tag, and then that's when everything started.
That's awesome. That's so cool to hear, like, the start of friendships at CHA. What an exciting part of being here. There's nothing like the people at this school.
Yeah.
How about, what are a few things that you like about CHA? So friends sounds like a good one.
Yeah. I like all the sports, that we can be silly in class as long as it's appropriate and have fun with the teachers, including you. And I think that I just kind of like just being here.
Yeah.
It's a good environment.
Yeah.
I've never been to public school, so I don't know. I think if I went to public school, I might actually have, like, a mental breakdown or something.
Well, it's good to hear. It sounds like you've got, like, you feel comfortable,
Yeah.
right? And that's one of the cool things about CHA, especially if you get to be here for a while. You kind of get to feel like another sort of home when you're here, right?
Yeah, especially when your mom is the varsity coach and assistant athletic director. So you kind of are here during the summer, too.
Yeah,
So,
you get an extra helping, don't you?
yeah.
All right, well, how about, now you were on the middle school volleyball team, so let's talk a little bit about volleyball. What do you enjoy about volleyball? Why do you like to play?
That kind of like we're a family almost. That I don't know how to explain it. Just we're sisters.
Yeah, there's something different about teammates, isn't there? You feel close. You experience a lot of things together,
Yeah.
right? Like wins and even maybe a loss, and things
Yeah.
like that. So, yeah, you grow together over those seasons, don't you? Mm-hmm. Well, how about, let's see. Another way to think about how you like volleyball is, like, what would you say to someone if you wanted to convince them that they should play volleyball? Like, if you were trying to convince them of, like, how cool it is, what would you say about volleyball?
Well, I would probably say, like, just, if they had never done sports before, then I would have told them how amazing sports can be and how we're family, like I said before, and that we can be champions even with just one more person to help.
Yeah.
And we
awesome.
had a lot of girls this year, but we still won the championships. And it was really amazing.
Yeah, I love how you mentioned, like, sometimes you just need one more, right? And that's part of having a team, is that you need everyone. Very cool. Well, let's talk more about that season you guys had. Are there any specific memories you have from this past season?
Well, it was probably when we won the championships, and we were on the line, and so our captains went up to go and grab the plaque, and one of our captains started screaming and yelling and was going crazy, and then just started crying all over it. Everybody was crying, and then we found 2 tears on it, and everybody started kissing the plaque too.
Yeah.
It was really fun and crazy.
For sure. There's so much emotion with a win like that, right? Like, there's excitement, but the tears of joy and kind of like just so much happening at once.
Yeah.
What would you say, and now this is off the cuff, so you've got this, Ruthie. What would you say you were like feeling at that point? Could you describe that for us a little bit?
Well, I played for 2 years, and we had never beaten Timberlake before. And then all of a sudden, we just beat Timberlake.
Yeah.
And it was just, I don't know how to explain it. I kind of was like sad that some of the girls weren't here to experience that.
Yeah.
And happy that some of the girls that weren't here last year came here and we won.
Yeah.
And just, it felt kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's one of those moments, and you may have some more of those coming up in your life, but there's some things we experience, and it's just, you feel a little bit of everything all at once.
Yeah.
And that's it makes those moments stand out, for sure. Well, you guys had such an awesome season. I want to congratulate you, and maybe one more question here. What do you think led to you guys doing so well?
Well, everybody helped, like, a lot. And Coach Rooney was, like, helped everybody practice. Wasn't just like, these girls are good, so let's get them better and don't care about the rest. But every time somebody got their serve over who doesn't really get them over, she would be, like, so happy and do, like, celebration dance. One time we were at a game, and she did a little skip when somebody got the ball over and like got kills.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
That's awesome. That's so cool. So I love hearing that Coach Rooney, the coach, is a part of it too, right? Encouraging people and cheering you guys on. And then, of course, teamwork, right? That's what you mentioned too, is you guys are like a family and you work together and you practice hard.
Yeah.
A lot of good ingredients there to make it a great team.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you guys once again. And thank you for being here, Ruthie. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you guys also out there for listening to this episode of the Extracurricular Podcast. And you got to catch some of the walkie-talkie there. That's always exciting here. I should mention, I did steal Ruthie from a little bit of her lunchtime, and now I must be stealing her from a class, so I better hurry up and wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. I know I did. Thank you again, Ruthie, for being here. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
Yes, and thank you for the effort you put in to make this volleyball season so successful. I look forward to having you come back in the future for another podcast.
I do too.
All right. Well, folks, remember that you can find this podcast on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. And you can also listen and follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. With that, may we be united by faith. Go Knights!